Hey guys, welcome back to our third year birthday video. So today we're just going to be recapping some of the events and shows that we did last year. And man, it was a year, like really exciting year. We did a ton of stuff, so I'm really excited to talk about it. So my name is Keegan. You guys probably see me the most on Culz book reviews. I do a lot of those. Culz reviews we're on. But I'm mainly in charge of architectural adventures as well as Fossil Frenzy. For Fossil Frenzy, we did a couple. One of my favorites was the 3 species of Tyrannosaurus video. Like, I was really proud of that one. I thought it turned out really well. And even if the paper doesn't hold water and a year from now it's just one T-Rex again, I think it's still a pretty fun video. I'm also in charge of the interviews, and this year we did a couple. We did 3 actually. The first one was with David of Abnormal Voyages, which was a super fun interview. And then we did one with Shane, our first in-person interview. And then we did one with his band, Chatham and the Road Shots, which was really fun. So I hope to do some more videos with them in the future. Make sure you guys go check out their pages. It was really nice of them to join us this year.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I'm your host of Alpha Reviews and Tales of the Craft. So this year, we didn't really focus on either one of those. We did film a little bit for it, but it didn't come out to the quality that we wanted it to. And we are trying our hardest to focus on quality this year.
Hi, I'm Matt from Culz Paranormal, host of Spirits of the Silver Screen, and another one we'll get to here shortly. This year, with Spirits of the Silver Screen, we took a look at the movie Haxan. Haxan was a very, weird movie. Black and white, no sound, devil, demonic. There was a town trying to witch hunt people that didn't belong, killed them, executed them, turned on each other, turned on one, turned on another. There was a baby involved somewhere. Just crazy movie.
Hello, I'm Sam from Weekly Abductions. So this year I got 2 the CIA disclosure documents done, and then also an episode on cattle mutilations, which I want to dive deeper on. We haven't had the time yet.
So this year we did a couple new shows, one of which was Culz Top 10. We did quite a few of those. The Billy the Kid one is our most viewed one, and that was pretty cool, just looking at all the Billy the Kid movies and ranking them based off of the actor's portrayal of Billy as far as accuracy goes. We also ranked the Batman actors as far as what we thought they did portraying the Dark Knight. So that was another fun one, and it was really cool because I think it lets you guys see us personally better than maybe some of the other videos that are scripted, as far as, the Fossil Frenzy, where I'm going through research and all that kind of stuff and just telling you guys information versus, hey, this is what is more of me, this is what I think. So I think that was fun to just get to know the group a little bit more for you guys, hopefully.
So this year we actually started our new Top 10 series. We had our Top 10 favorite Jurassic Park dinosaurs, Top 10 favorite Batman actors, as well as our Top 10 favorite Billy the Kid actors. My Top 10 favorite witchcraft movies. We also started some new side projects. We got our new TikTok. You can check that out, Culz Paranormal, TikTok. We also started our YouTube shorts. And we also started my personal favorite, a new Instagram from my buddy Jiggy here.
Alright friends, so this year we also did start a new series called True History of the Silver Screen, where we take a look at movies that were based off of true events, not necessarily anything paranormal. Brought you 2 movies. We took a look at the movie The Kid, which was kind of a glimpse into the life of Billy the Kid, and also the movie Life, which was a movie about James Dean. Both of these featured Dane DeHaan, who, a tremendous actor, played both roles very well. But we didn't stop just there. We also brought another new series out, Culz Top 10, where we took a look at some of our favorite top 10s. Whether it was Billy the Kid, some Batmans, dinosaurs, we told you our favorite top 10 and asked you to share with us your favorite top 10. Mine always is going to be Rexy. Go T-Rex. We took it another step farther. We're now on Instagram. And I'd like to introduce you to my little friend. His name's Rexy, and you can follow him on Instagram at the Traveling Tyrannosaurus.
So we did start a couple of new series. One was a kind of a video essay where I did one on the Willow Creek tent scene that Keegan, for the most part, didn't really like. So I explained why I thought it was the perfect amount of time for that whole video. But then also, we've been doing some top 10s. And I have a very interesting one coming up about aliens and sins.
Another fun thing we did was our first investigation, and a little bit, obviously, COVID kind of pushed that aspect of what we do back. Obviously, we couldn't do that during the pandemic, so it was nice to get back and do it, our first investigation in a while. And while we may not have caught a lot of stuff, me and Matt at least experienced a couple things that I thought was intriguing, and we caught at least one possible EVP. So it was fun to get back out there, and it definitely gives us the drive to keep getting back out there. Like, it's so much fun going and trying to help people. Like, that's what we really enjoy the most, is helping people wherever we can.
We also got back into investigations. We've done one this year so far. It's been pretty neat. We posted a EVP on that one. Check that one out.
We were luckily able to do an investigation this year, and it was definitely pretty interesting. Like, it seemed dead, but we caught some EVPs. There was lots of interesting sounds and people hearing things that, I don't know, it's hard to really say about that without going back there with other stuff. One of our cameras completely froze on us, which was weird, but it was definitely pretty interesting.
So our next portion is our favorite locations, and for me, number 5 is kind of hard because I had one of my favorite episodes we did was when we brought you guys the story of Andrew's grandfather, and so I think that should deserve a spot at number 5. But at the same time, I also really enjoyed when we filmed our little birthday vlog for Brendan. So I think for me, it's a tie for number 5 with both those coming in there. For number 4, I would have to say the University of Wyoming football game was a lot of fun. We really enjoyed it, and we'll probably be going back this year. Stay tuned for that later in the video. Number 3 would be the alligator farm in Sand Dunes. It was our first video of the new year last year, and I always have fun time going there. It was my first time in quite a bit, and to see so many anacondas, which are my favorite snake, unfortunately did not let me hold it. They let me hold some alligators and pythons, but no anacondas. Hopefully soon we'll get to do that. Number 2 would have to be... So number 2 would be Colorado Springs. Like, I had such a fun time finding the location of Nikola Tesla's lost lab on Abandoned, Colorado with Alan. Like, for me, that felt so it was amazing for us to go down with some information and find the exact location. So that was a lot of fun for us and for me. And number 1 would be New Mexico. Like, the Hang with Culz event was super fun. Just go to Roswell, Lincoln, obviously see Billy the Kid again. Put to rest at least the information that his body's not there.
We did a fun few things this year. We visited the Tower of Memories. That was really neat. We also did a thing on Pearl Harbor and with my grandpa in it and his experiences. We also did Roswell this year. That was really fun. We did some Billy the Kid stuff in New Mexico as well. That was really fun. We also did Tesla. That was super neat.
All right, so my top 5 places that we visited this year, coming in at number 5 is going to have to be Parker, Colorado. Kind of a little tribute to James Dean, where, the farmhouse out there looked a little similar to the farmhouse that he grew up on. Coming in at number 4, we stopped up at Fort Sumner and visited the Billy the Kid graveyard, which is kind of cool. Like I said, it's history, always neat, and the museum there was pretty awesome as well. A lot of artifacts there regarding Billy the Kid. All right, so number 3 on my list, we headed up to Wyoming to check out the University of Wyoming Cowboys take on those New Mexico Lobos. We had a great time up there. Mother Nature kind of threw some snow at us on the way back, but you know what? We got back in one piece. Always a great time being up in a college environment. The Cowboys didn't let down. It was a good time, fun had by all. All right, number 2, we just got back from this trip, Roswell, New Mexico, UFO Festival. So much excitement to be in an area where, a lot of down-to-earth people were. Very friendly. Awesome experience, unique individuals, like good people watching. It was fun. And if you've not been to Roswell, go check it out. They've got a UFO McDonald's. They've got a big alien holding a Dunkin' Donuts sign. Like, everything around Roswell is around the aliens that landed there 75 years ago. All right, coming in at number 1, Lincoln, New Mexico. Yes, Lincoln, New Mexico. Super cool little town. This is one of the towns where Billy the Kid stopped on, along his way, where he had the famous shootout, at the courthouse. The people were amazing. The food was incredible. Like, you've got to get there. If you want to have an awesome green chili cheeseburger, get to Lincoln, go to the little brewery that they have in town. It's the only one. You can't miss it. And get that green chili cheeseburger. Fantastic. But yeah, no, definitely a town to check out. We talked about it. We definitely want to go back there at nighttime because just, kind of being in history. Traveling where somebody, famous today, maybe not back then, famous today, once, stood ground.
So the top 5 places that I went to and visited this year, number 5 would be Denver, number 4 would be Monument, number 3 is Kansas, number 2 would be New Mexico, and then number 1 is Hawaii, because Hawaii is just an amazing place.
For me, locations I hope for us to get to, I enjoy doing a road trip with the guys from Indiana to Wisconsin, following in the steps of, John Dillinger, seeing some of the locations, including some of the locations my family in Chicago would have been at, would be fun. I've been wanting to do a video about my great-grandfather and the prison riot for a while, so I definitely look forward to that. And then I just want to hit some of these, the guys' locations that I know they want to do, be it the UFO Watchtower, New York, the New Mexico location for Matt. So yeah, I just want to hit some of these locations, make sure everyone's doing it, and let's make it our biggest year yet. And speaking of biggest year yet, we really had fun doing the Hanging with Culz event up in New Mexico. So we're bringing back our second one, and it'll be shortly. We'll be doing the University of Wyoming football game again. So come hang out with us. It'll be their homecoming game, and we'll get to just hang out, see some of the festivities, and maybe go see some history. Laramie is a super fun town, so we cannot wait to get up there again. We've been filming up there quite a bit. Wyoming's quickly becoming one of our top 3 or 4 states that we film in now. Rivaled probably only by New York and New Mexico, but I think it'll get up there as far as top 2. So yeah, come join us for our second Hanging with Culz event.
So for some fun new things I want to do, maybe Salem, Massachusetts. I'd like to visit New York.
This upcoming year, I would still really love to check out New Orleans. It's on my list. Bourbon Street, so much culture there. Paranormal, food, people, music. I think it would be incredible to get out to New Orleans and hit Bourbon Street. A couple other things I'd still love to check out, the Native American reserve that we talked about down in New Mexico as well. I think that'd be super cool to check out. But, some of our friends have told us, you just got to be really careful with, Native American spiritual land, as there can also be some pretty nasty stuff out there as well.
So some places that I want to go and check out this year would be Alamosa, because of the UFO Watchtower. And then along that with that, it'll be the Great Sand Dunes. I do want to hit up some other locations around Colorado, maybe go to Keystone, where I saw what I assumed was the only thing it could have been was a craft. And I want to try and get back to that location and kind of relive it a little bit and just see it. Other than that, I do want to head out to Kansas again, visit our buddy Brandon, maybe film a Dazed and Confused scene at that bowling alley that we had, because that place looks straight up like the bowling alley from Dazed and Confused, even though that's definitely in Texas. Other places, Keegan's talked about Dubai and New Orleans. My 2 top goals for this year is the 10-hour Allosaurus cut that Keegan is still refusing to release to you guys. I don't know why. And then space. We'll get there. I'll get there.
For final words, I just want to say the guys are doing super good. Like, I'm super proud of everyone. Everyone's working really hard, really invested. We're bringing you lots of good content. I know everyone has episodes that we're working on, so this year's going to be super, super busy year, so stay tuned.
Final thoughts this year. We had a lot of fun. We did a lot of things. We're going to do a lot more.
And then as far as this year, I was super excited that we truly are getting back to the state of normalcy, except with $5 a gallon of gas. But it was good to get out with the group and get to places where people were again and be able to engage and talk with people. And like I said, when we went down to Roswell and Lincoln, we were able to engage and talk with people, and we met some wonderful people along the way. And the conversations we had are, always going to be in the heart forever. Good times, I really am looking forward to this upcoming year, and hopefully, we've got a lot of exciting stuff to bring you guys.
So final thoughts on this year. It was very productive. There was some kind of devastating things that happened, but also a lot of good things happened from it as well. So I don't have any complaints on this year. There's things that I wish happened differently, but that's kind of how it always is. But this year was definitely very productive for us, and it was a good year. And this next upcoming year is going to be even better.
I'm sorry, Mr. Tone Still.
This is staying right here.
talk about something else. Let's see. Is there a movie you want to watch or something?
Yeah. You seen Poltergeist yet?
It already rained. How'd you guys get up there?
Saying Freemasons.
It's a guy in a suit.
Have you ever seen a whale in the desert? I told you not to drink my beer.
Can you believe it?
Zero visibility.
I look out, I can't see a damn building.
But yeah, I remember just being a kid and loving that match.
Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. We're just providing live updates minute by minute to where Brendan's standing.
Could make him a supporter.
Matthew. Secretly, I've been a supporter.
Billy's body was not, he's not in Heiko or Hamilton. He's here in Fort Sumner. Case closed. Alright, so much like everyone else in the group, I have a location behind me from Castle Rock. This one is the old Cantril school, which for me and Colin's special because we went to preschool here, but it's also supposedly haunted. So we want to bring you guys like a haunted Castle Rock tour video for October this year, so stay tuned. Yeah, it's super cool architecture. We'll just give you a quick look. Super cool. We'll see you guys soon.
So this is the Victoria House. It is now actually the Chamber of Commerce for Castle Rock. We actually have a plaque on the wall, and the reason why we have a plaque on the wall is because that we've actually done an investigation here. So if you want us to upload some of our old videos on the Chamber of Commerce, let us know, and maybe we'll investigate again.
All right, so you may be wondering, where are we filming today? Well, today we're filming at kind of a historical part here in Castle Rock at the beautiful Memmen Ridge open space. Memmen Ridge is, historically famous here in Castle Rock. John Memmen had his house here, his homestead was here, and some pretty interesting paranormal stuff happens here. So if you'd like us to check out more here this year to kind of follow up on what we've done before, to see if we can't maybe get in tune with anything new, just let us know. Hit us up in the comments below.
So the reason I chose this location for our 3rd year anniversary was because right above this building was the spot where they sighted the hot air UFO. If you want to know more about it, check the link above.
Thank you guys for joining us on another fun year. We look forward to all our adventures, and you guys really have helped our channels grow substantially, and so we got to thank you. If you guys want to see more of our year in reviews, click that link to your left. If you want to see more about what we're doing here at Culz Paranormal, click that link to your right. And to keep track of all our craziness, hit that subscribe.